So the best thing about these horns, the Roots Vibrosonic, is that they are quite customizable and they are repairable. Like you see these, horn studs over here, they can be taken off with the help of this particular 7 mm nut. Turn it around and keep it on this side as per your car or bike position where you install this horn. You might need these to be protruded this side or this side. So in a regular horn, you are not allowed to do that. They are fixed. But in this one, you could do so. And as I said, they are repairable. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 screws and 6 7 mm nuts on this side. So once you undo them, this cover comes off and we could see stuffs inside. In this video, I plan to take off the cover of this horn and do a little bit of investigation inside. These horns were there installed in my motorcycle all through the monsoon season, so a little bit of rust has accumulated over here, so I'm going to deal with that. I'm going to remove that as well. They are very much in working condition. I just took them off the motorcycle to do a little bit of cleaning and also to make a video to show you all what exactly is inside this horn. So let's start. To open this cover, we need a Phillips head screwdriver, preferably a medium sized one, and this is a 7 mm nut. Okay, as you could see now, all the bolts, nuts and bolts are undone, and it's now time to remove the cover. Right. So as you could see, a lot of mud and everything is deposited over here, so cleaning the inside when this one is installed is quite difficult. We have a gasket over here, okay, to seal things properly. Okay, now if I remove this as well, so there we have it, guys. This is what stays inside the Roots Vibrosonic horn. And okay, there is another gasket over here. Let me just safely keep it aside and focus on this. So this is the mechanism which stays inside. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know at all. I don't know it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a little bit of cleaning procedure. As you could see, a little bit of rust has accumulated over here. So we are going to deal with that. There is rust on top of this Phillips head screw as well. And there is rust on these contact points as well. So I believe when we honk, some sort of connection between this and this takes place. So, and then the sound output comes. That the engineer of these horns would be able to explain much better. I have zero knowledge about what goes on inside a horn. I just wanted to investigate a little bit inside this one, as there is an option to open this one. Now I'll be cleaning this 150 grade grinding paper, the metal one. So I had cut a portion of it out, and now we are going to go ahead and we are going to clean stuffs. So I'll be using 3M choke and carb cleaner to do the job of cleaning the contact points over here. So I'll just keep it in the sun to let it dry up. This is the front portion, so this only needs a little bit of dusting with some cloth. Things to be careful about is this gasket, very important. And let's just give this one a little bit of rub as well. So while those are drying, I'll deal with this and I'll have this one washed and in soap and everything, and we'll be right back. So there we have it, guys. Now everything has been cleaned properly. This one I cleaned it with soapy water and a brush. So as you could see, all the dirt and mud that had accumulated in this one is washed away. Okay. Now this one I did not use anything. I mean any soap or anything. I had used contact cleaner. This is the diaphragm basically, I believe. So, and this side I did not use any solvent. I dry dusted it with a cloth. Okay. And this one, as you could see, it's clean enough, not absolutely spick and span clean. I couldn't do anything about this rusted bolt over here because I don't want to disturb them by taking it off, so that could end up in a problem. So that's why I bunked that. Apart from that, I cleaned the rust with the grinding paper 150 grade over here and all places, and then I had sprayed with contact cleaner, the 3M choke and carb clean. Okay, this side I'll put up a picture that I had taken before cleaning, so you would find rust over here, and this is after the cleaning. Okay, so over here also I had used the grinding paper a little bit and then had sprayed with the contact cleaner. These, as I said, could be taken off. These were over here. Okay, when I'll install, I'll show you all. So these also required a little bit of cleaning, so I had cleaned them again with grinding paper and then the contact cleaner. These were the gaskets. Needless to say, you are not supposed to use any form of liquid on them whatsoever. So I had just very carefully taken a cloth and given it a little bit of wipe. That's all. So now I would be installing it back. Now I am doing this for the first time, guys, so I am not sure whether I have already screwed it up or not. That we will see after I assemble it, and then I'll install it, connect it to the motorcycle, and then I'll play it. So we all will see together. There is one of them are thinner than the other one, so the thinner one is going to go and sit first. Okay, there are holes over here and there are holes on the gasket, so you need to align it properly. After that, this one is going to go and sit, and you got to be careful, this should be horizontal, absolutely at sync with this one. So being very careful about the gasket. Let me just place it back properly. So got to be careful about that. I think when it was first installed, they had used some sort of adhesive. The seal has to be proper. Take your time in making a proper alignment of the gasket with the holes. And once done, now it's time for the upper gasket to be installed, which I said was the thicker one, right? So let's place that in its proper location, and then it's time to put back the cover. Okay, right, it's now time to take the screws one by one and install them. So there it is. All the bolts are now tightened properly. I might just go for checking them one last time after I install it in the motorcycle. It will be a lot easier to do this job then. Now it's time to put these back. So in my bike, the horn is installed like this, and I routed the cable in such a way that it's coming from underneath and getting connected to the connectors. So in that case, these connectors, if I place them like this, it'll be easier for the wires to go and connect. If it is placed like this, it'll be a little bit difficult, like I have to pull the wire a little bit and the wire will be protruding like this over here. So you do not want that to happen when you have a customizing option like this. So these are small things about this particular item, the Roots Vibrosonic, which I really admire. Okay, again, not a lot of pressure over here, little bit, not much. Okay, ready, and the horn is also ready to be installed back in the motorcycle. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Roots Vibrosonic, one of the best horns, guys, that I have seen so far. Similar treatment would be given to the other one, its brother. So of course I'm not going to cover this in the video again. Let me just go ahead and do this off camera, and then I will test the horns one by one in the motorcycle, right?